Damn, what the fuck is sleep? I don't even know what that is. Just pull me up over that tree. Hold up and watch that bitch sneeze. Burn me.
That one post kind of like it did a lot. Did you kind of underestimate the power of like media?
Underestimated? No. Did I underestimate the way I said it? Yes. Like, I didn't take it anywhere near how everyone else perceived it. And so, was I surprised by that? Yes. Because I was like, this is definitely not what I meant. You get what I'm saying? Like, so when it came down to it, yeah, I know the reach. You can have 0 followers and make a reel and get thousands of views. So I know the reach. So it was just more so of, I was willing to get that reach, but I didn't want it to be for that reason. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want it to be for a negative reason. When, but now that everything has happened how it did, I'm glad that it was said how it was and got the reaction, because now it lets me and other artists know, hey man, you really need to watch how you say certain things and make sure you cross your T's and dot your I's when it come down to what you're really saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure it's really clear, because anything can piss somebody off. And you never know, if you piss that one person off, that could sit here and take millions out of your pocket. They could take thousands out of your pocket. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy that everything did happen how it is now in my career versus, years down the line, and you feel me, it sit here and cost me endorsements or cost me millions, like I said. So
yeah, that's happening to Boosie right now, because the shit he said about D-Wade's, I don't want to say. Like, I don't want to say because, I don't know. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
His child.
Yeah, his child, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, man, so being that, are you going to start doing, like, a lot more interviews? Because you do good interviews. I don't know if I told you that the last time. You do real good interviews, and that keeping, like, staying in the media, like having blogs posted about you like that helps a lot for sure. Man,
I would love to do interviews. I like being in front of the camera. I like having fun. I like talking. I like different people who don't know who I am being able to be like, who is this guy? You know what I'm saying? So I like that, just from an aspect of, it gets people who don't know who I am now that chance to be like, hey, I saw Abu's interview. You know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden, boom, when they meet me or they see me, they can put a face with a name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, of course, I want to always do interviews.
For sure. Man, so tell me about the project that just dropped today. What was that whole recording process like, and what's the inspiration behind it? What's your favorite song on there so far?
Oh, man. My favorite song would have to be Pain, man. Because we actually came in here and Brian Taylor is a monster. Like, that is dude is cold. Like, I've never seen somebody come into the studio and do what that man did, man. Like, he had everybody in here amazed. So that was probably one of my favorite songs, bro, because when he came in here and dropped his hook and dropped his verse, I said, hey, bro, I'm going to come back tomorrow and do mine. Like, I can't mess this up. You know what I'm saying? I got to really come on here and snap. So that was probably one of my favorite songs. The whole album, really, like I said, it's like a diary. It's really to let me get my emotions out. You know what I'm saying? Like, mental health is real. And so when it comes down to it, it's like, what do you do to help you get through whatever you're going through? And mine was music at the time. And so, I thank everybody that introduced me to music, everybody who helped with the project, because, like I said, that helped me get through that time of life that I was going through. Without the album, I don't know, where I would be right now. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the mental state, I don't know where I'd be. So that was really the inspiration behind the album, was, just being able to get my emotions out and be able to get my feelings out, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Tell them the name of that project and where all they can go get it.
Oh yeah, the name of the project is Unapologetic. It's out everywhere you streaming. Apple Music, Spotify, Beezer, Tidal, MySpace, everywhere. You can find it everywhere.
Yeah. Alright, so being that you're an artist,
Yeah.
Me and you probably got different standpoints on this, but being that you're an artist, you know, a lot of people have said, "Oh, this lame. I'm not finna pay for this. I'm not finna pay for that." What is your thoughts on Instagram and Facebook charging $11.99 monthly for blue checks and verification? Are you into buying it? Have you considered it? Or you like, nah, fuck that shit. I'm not finna play for no damn blue badge.
Nah, definitely.
You will?
Well, I'm not sure if I will. Okay. But I definitely understand it. Like, you got to realize it's a lot of people who really want that blue check, who've been trying to get that blue check, who've been striving for that blue check, you know, trying to work hard for it. So I see it from a perspective of, like, especially me, I've been trying to strive for that blue check just because that's going to help with when it comes down to people actually taking you seriously. Yep. I don't like it that it's available to everybody. Right. That's one of the biggest things I don't like, which kind of makes me feel like, do I want to? Now, if it's a difference for the ones that, oh, I bought this versus, oh, I'm a celebrity or I'm someone of importance, that'd be different. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to still strive for that one. But, you know, thinking about it, I'm not sure. You know, that's when it comes up and when it comes out, you know, that's just going to be a split decision. Like, do I want to do it? Do I not? But at the end of the day, like I said, it's a lot of people who work hard for that blue check. You know what I'm saying? For that notoriety to get verified, to prove that they are who they are. And so if, you know, these random profiles can just randomly, you know, pay money to be verified, I don't really agree with it. But it does help from an artist perspective, yeah. Especially when you're like, okay, cool, I'm doing this, I'm making these moves. This is me. This is especially me. Especially when you have all these fake spam pages popping up. Right. I would hate somebody using my pictures and then they pay for a blue check and I ain't got one. Right. You know, so
yeah, that's probably what it's going to be a lot going on. Shit, Twitter I remember when that shit first came out with Twitter, but it was so funny. Niggas was making like company accounts, right?
And then getting the blue check.
Getting the blue checks and making like tweets that people know is fucking fake. But I guess, you know, the Facebook side of things, the older people, they like, oh, this company tweeted about. I wish I could pull up an example, but you know what I'm talking about. It was people making impersonation pages of big ass corporations making fucked up tweets. I think there's gonna be a lot of that going on. And honestly, I think the shit gonna be funny, but the downside is that like shit, anybody can like buy it. I ain't gonna lie to you. As soon as they make it available, I'm gonna buy it like for my business. I think that's where it's gonna, you know, be beneficial, like for people that have businesses and shit.
I think that the prices that they're focused so much on making the money side versus keeping the verifications on what it's really for. Like if they had less, like if they made it more, like I know it's gonna be a whole bunch of people, but if they had where it's like maybe $100 a month. People gonna be like, I can spend this $100 differently. Right. But you gonna have legit people who truly taking their craft, their business, whatever they're doing, serious. Right. And that's gonna help out a lot.
Sure.
I think that.
I just like write that off. Like, man, it's $100 a month, but shit, that's gonna make me way more than that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Now, if you looking at it from like someone who do like YouTube, Twitch, stuff like that, and they're trying to build it up, they're starting up, and they getting that verification, yes, that's investing in themselves. That's spending that money wisely. You know what I'm saying? But when it come down to you, it's basically like a Netflix account at that point. You know, you're paying a subscription. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You're paying $16.99, $11, $14.99, whatever it is. It's just to have something extra on your, you know. I mean, I know they gave you like little perks where you get like 24-hour service and stuff, but really, who really wants service from Instagram? You know what I'm saying? Like, we use it, post it, get off of it, scroll, like some pictures, that's it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, at the end of the day, if they made it to that elite status where you really got to spend some bread, I think that not too many people would do it unless they really take their craft serious.